Welcome to round one. Here we are playing Temur Spells against beatnik Bobby. Beatnik Bobby is a veteran, probably one of the only players in the event that's played more than I have and played longer than I have in MPDC and SPDC events. He usually, at least when he used to play, it was all about blue-red control decks in the last season or two. Haven't seen him in a while, so good to see him here. Here we won the die roll, we're on the play. Looks like this hand is a little sketch. But if I draw any land in my first two draw steps, I'll be able to play Pilgrim's Eye, so I'm not one to mulligan. YOLO keeps. Let's see what he goes. Swamp, Spellfest, right? At least it's a card I can play. Not the worst, but really hoping to hit any untapped land. Take inventory, not an untapped land, but we get to roll the dice, and Mountain was perfect. Okay. Get the bash for 2. Didn't get Grasp of Darkness. Okay, that's interesting. Triple Swamp, though. Murder. Okay, yeah. Murder is a card in the format now. Here, I'm pretty sure we just play Pilgrim's Eye and find a forest and play the forest. Obviously want to do that before we play pieces of the puzzle. Don't want to rob ourselves of our green source. Ooh, okay, well we have Boulder Salvo to deal with that. So this turn, we do have 5 mana available. So we can either go pieces of the puzzle, Boulder Salvo, or take inventory, Boulder Salvo. The better play is actually to take the pieces of the puzzle, because it's more mana efficient. And we completely brick. Okay. It's not the worst though, because we did hit Lore Master, which we can get back with Pulse, so I'm okay with that. We'll just have a kill that. Start the beat sticks. He's got no land drop, Dutiful Attendant. Okay. We hit another Pulse. So if we played Pulse, we could get back Lore Master, but we couldn't play it, so we obviously just take inventory here. 2 mana Divination. And it looks like we're just going to Touch of the Void his 1/2, so the Exile clause is relevant here, so he can't get back his 2/4. And he has nothing, so probably removal spells in hand or 5 drops in hand. And he just doesn't want to waste them on this Pilgrim's Eye. We draw another Pulse, which is pretty annoying. I actually want to Pulse my main phase. Ooh. Yeah, good. I want to pulse on my main phase here to get back Evolving Wilds. So yeah, that would be good. And just find a land. Vulture Haven. Now I debate hitting this with Fiery Impulse with the exploit trigger on this stack, because I don't want to let him draw 2 cards, but I think I'm actually fine with him sacking it and drawing 2 cards. And if he doesn't, I actually want to Touch of the Void it instead. So he doesn't. So yeah, so I say I want to draw another Pulse. Alright, so I can Pulse and Touch of the Void this turn. Alright. So I can do it at his end of turn. Undead Servant. Alright, he's just playing 1 spell per turn kind of game. I get to Pulse back my Lore Master finally. And here, I don't mind running out the Lore Master face down. I don't mind if it dies, since I have a couple pulses anyway. And I figure he's got a bunch of removal spells in hand. But I don't want to wait until I get to 9 mana anyway, so I could have just blocked, but I figured if he has another Undead Servant, it's bad for me. He does have the Grasp. I'm fine with that. I'm at such a high life total, and I'm going to be at such a high life total because of these pulses, that I don't really mind. So we're just going to pulse, untap, deal some extra damages, and replay it. Basically just say, hey, you're going to have to spend your turn playing your removal spells on my Lore Master, otherwise it's going to flip. And so that slows him down from developing his board. All the while, my Alchemist plus Pilgrim's Eye is just chipping away at him. So yeah, he kind of basically has to time walk himself just to murder my guy. So here, Yeah, I'm just chipping away. Finally, he's got the murder here, and I think I could get an extra point in. Yeah, I think I do. I think I go for the impulse on his guy. He has the Altar's Reap for it, which is okay. I get the extra damage through. And then I could save the pulse. It would give me an extra point of damage through on this elusive Spellfist. And since I only have 7 mana, not 9 mana, I don't really care about getting the Lore Master back. So I'll just save it for the extra point. It's basically a little 1-point burn spell. And since now I have 8 mana, I don't want to play the Lore Master because he still has a million cards in hand. And he is at such a low life total. Maybe I should just play it, because then he's dead to any spell, and he has to kill it and waste his turn killing it. But that card does nothing, and he's just pretty much dead anyway, because my guy gets unblockable. But it's basically just game. Yep, so he coup de grace with Read the Bones. So yeah, mono black, kind of like zombie control deck. Let's see if I sideboard crazily. This hand's keepable, but I think I'm on the draw, so again, just hoping to hit Evolving Wilds, Unknown Shores, Island, obviously, looking pretty good. And he said he kept a 1-lander. I think he mulled the 5, which is unfortunate, so I can deal him some damages. Pieces of the puzzle finds. Take inventory, Fiery Impulse. Pretty good. This 1/2 is not going to do anything. Decided in Deny Existence because it exiles a lot of his creatures. He does like using the graveyard, so I don't even bother with Sanctum Skeleton killing it. I'd rather just go to his face. Since it can't really attack, the only way it could attack is if he played something like Deadweight, which is just bad. So yeah, I'm just like playing like a normal blue-red deck this game. Whereas the other game was the mono pulse game. Yeah, he just can't draw anything, so gonna be taking a beating here. Yeah, might as well Deny Existence that, and yep, that's pretty much lethal. Not much of a game, little unfortunate that he got so mana screwed, but don't think it was that hard of a matchup. He would need a lot of duresses, I don't know, a lot of card advantage, Vulture Savings, and ways to deal with my team. I don't know how to win from that side, but that's round 1.